nanoCAD 21 adds the ability to do sheet metal design through its 3D module. Sheet metal takes a flat piece of metal and then bends it, cuts holes in it, and adds louvers and other parts to it. To do sheet metal with nanoCAD, first start the Mechanica module. Go to the desktop and double-click on its icon. In nanoCAD, go to the ribbon and click on 3D Tools. On the left side, you'll see that there's buttons that switch nanoCAD Mechanica between 3D modeling modes: parametric, direct, sheet metal, and meshes. Click on Sheet to do sheet metal design. Notice the commands that become available for creating and bending sheet metal parts. To prepare nanoCAD for drawing sheet metal, here's a few steps I recommend you do first. Switch to sheet mode on the ribbon. Change the viewpoint to an isometric one. Change the shading to flat shaded with edges, and then in the panels switch to the 3D history panel and open up the coordinate system node. Sheet metal parts are drawn and edited using sketches. So your first step is to click on the Add Sketch button. nanoCAD wants to know the work plane, so over in the 3D history panel, choose XY. Now go to the Draw panel and choose Rectangle. Sheet metal parts most commonly begin as a rectangular piece of metal. I'm going to specify 00 as the one corner and 400 by 200 as the other corner. Zoom to extents to see the entire rectangle. The rectangle is just the sketch. We now need to turn it into a sheet metal part. To do that, go over to Sheet Solids and choose the Sheet Metal button. Choose the sketch and notice that it turns instantly into a 3D part. Sheet metal parts are parametric, so you can change the thickness and the direction of the extrusion at any time. I'm going to make it 5 downwards and click OK. In the 3D history panel, you can see now there's the sheet metal part. The first thing you want to do with a piece of sheet metal is bend it. So I come up here to the Sheet Solids panel and choose Bend Edge. Choose the edge you want bent, so I'm choosing this one down here. Notice that nanoCAD provides a preview of what's going to happen. This dialog box presents you with a whole host of options. For example, you can have the entire length bent, or just the center, or certain offsets left and right. Specify the radius of the bend. For example, there's 50, gives you a much bigger one. I'm going to keep it at 10. The angle can be bent at different degrees. Currently it's 90. You could have 120, or let me type in 60. And then you can specify, for example, angles of the bend side. So I'm going to put in 20 and click OK. If you wish to see it from a variety of viewpoints, you can do that. Another common action is to add holes to sheet metal. Again, you begin by adding a sketch. Come to the ribbon, click Add Sketch, and then select the face on which you want the sketch. In this case, I'll select this face. Notice that nanoCAD orients the sheet metal part so you can draw on it. Then I'm going to select a circle and draw a circle on the sketch. When done, choose End Editing. At this point, you can convert the circle to a hole. Choose the Hole command, and then choose the 2D sketch. Click OK, and you see that nanoCAD instantly created the hole through the sheet metal. Another common function is to add air vents through the use of louvers. Again, this is done with a sketch. In this case, straight lines that tell nanoCAD how to orient the louvers. Click Add Sketch, choose this face, and then draw a line. End the editing and start the Punch command. Choose the line, and you see a preview of the louver. It's parametric, so you can make it bigger. There's 25 millimeters, make it taller. There's 10 millimeters, and then click OK. Rotate the viewpoint so that you can see the louver and the circle better. Because nanoCAD creates sheet metal parts that are parametric, you can go back at any time and change the parts. I'll double click this bend and then change the angle to 90. Similarly, I can remove those slopes and then click OK.